Okay, part C. Explain. Explain is going to be a bit of describe. Plus how the properties of alpha, beta and gamma radiation affect the level of hazard at different distances. It's worth 6 marks. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for this one here, I've kind of got, I know that I'm going to have to describe a bit and explain why it's important. So that's going to take me 2 bullet points. First one for description, next for why that matters. And for each of these, I'm going to talk about alpha, beta and gamma, aren't I? So I can almost think, well, the first 2 bullets are going to be alpha, second 2 bullets are going to be beta, and the last ones are going to be gamma. So in my head, this is the sort of headings I'm going for. The first 2, I'm going to talk about a description of alpha, then say why that matters. So why that affects the hazard at different distances. I'm going to say the same, do the same for beta, and the same for gamma. Now in terms of structuring my answer space, I might actually use these as headings, leave them on. I may not write these in at all, but that's fine. So what do I know about alpha? So I know alpha is, I know it's the biggest, so it's the least penetrating. It's the least penetrating. It's the most ionizing. Okay, so I'm comparing most ionizing, and what else? Has shortest range. Okay, so that's some properties. That's about, I've described alpha. What does that mean at different distances? So alpha is most dangerous at short range, but least dangerous at long range. Short range, alpha is most dangerous, or hazardous, if you rather that word, most dangerous. At long range is least dangerous. Okay, beta, what are we going to say about beta? Well, beta is, it's the one in the middle, isn't it, always? So beta is the second most penetrating. My pen's about to run out, isn't it? So I've got a spare handy quickly. It's the most penetrating. It's the second most ionizing. Well, it's the second most everything. And has second longest range. Okay, so it might well be that it's certainly not it's the second most dangerous, isn't it? So at short range, it is second most dangerous. At long range, it is second most dangerous. Okay, and the last one is gamma. Is most penetrating. Be careful here, it's the least ionizing. And has the longest range. Okay, at short range it's the least damaging, the least dangerous. At short range it is least dangerous. long range it is most dangerous. So what you'll notice there is each sentence really has got a real pattern, or each two sentences have got a real pattern. I'm pretty much writing the same thing each time. I'm just changing which is most, which is least. They're the only words I'm really changing, most and least, for each one. Okay, so a very straightforward way, a very straightforward 6-mark question. Key bit using headings has helped me structure that answer. And then for each one I'm describing something, describing the particle, and I'm saying why that matters. Okay, hope that helps.